Hello Pisces, welcome back to AncientsIre. Thank you so much for joining me for your mid-March through mid-April Psychic Tarot reading. Please remember that these are generalized messages. They're not going to apply to everyone. So please take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And as always, watch your moon and rising sign, as sometimes those will resonate better for you than your sun sign will. Okay, but do not force the messages. If it doesn't fit, let it sit. All right, Pisces, let's see what's going on for you for mid-March through mid-April. Okay, I do see that things are going to be happening quite rapidly in the next few days for you. I really feel it's a few days or few weeks. It's going to be just like rapid fire. I do believe that you know, you're going to be receiving messages, or like I said, things are just happening very quickly, escalating very quickly is what I'm hearing. I do think also this is going to force a choice or a decision to be made, okay? And it's not a decision that should be taken lightly by any stretch of the imagination. So I do feel, however, though, before you make whatever choice this is, that you need to take a step back from the situation and look at it from a higher standpoint, you know what I mean? A higher view, vantage point, because you need to see the big picture. All right, because there's something you're not seeing or overlooking. All right, and you know, whatever choice this is for you, it has the potential to change your entire course. All right. Okay. I do feel like, you know, you're kind of stuck in your own head, or you know, you're a prisoner of your own thoughts, Pisces, okay? Your thoughts is what is limiting you. You are not a prisoner. You're not bound, okay? You are tied to something because you want to be tied to something, all right? And you're not seeing something because you don't want to see something. However, like I said, with all of you know, these things that are happening so rapidly for you and forcing a decision, it's forcing you into doing your homework on whatever subject this is, you know, however this relates to you. But you're definitely looking into something a little closer, okay? Researching something, or investing in something, you know, it could be investing in a business, or investing in receiving information. For some of you, I just heard ancestry. Okay, ancestry research. Okay, that's going to be for a select few, I think, but you may be also hiring a professional to help you with this, whether this be a professional genealogist, or this could be a private eye or something like that. But I do see, you know, whatever was going on, or whatever you're going through, it's definitely going through a change at this time. All right, so what goes up must come down. What goes around comes around, and this too shall pass. Right? Nothing lasts forever. Nothing stays the same. So if you have been down on your luck, don't worry, things are going to look back up. Okay, it can't stay this way forever. All right, now we also have, you know, the second row here, this is more the mid point of the month, and we have secrets are being revealed. All right, or you know, things are being uncovered. Things that were hidden are coming to light. All right, this is definitely going to cause arguments and bickering, fights, things like that. All right, for some of you, I'm actually seeing physical things being thrown and broken. All right, hopefully this is not physical, but I do see definitely some altercations happening. Truth is in the center of the month. All right. Truth is going to hurt like hell, but it's going to set your butt free. Okay, so just know, you know, would you rather be hurt by the truth or comforted by a lie? It's going to cut you and release you, free you from your own stinking thinking, Pisces. So in a way, that's good. Yes. I'm also seeing a silver lining to the dark clouds. You know, there's some good points to it. So the truth will set you free, but it'll piss you off first. right? I do feel like a lot of you are just exhausted. You're exhausted from putting in the effort, okay? Putting in the work, you know, or, you know, I'm also hearing for a lot of you, you've done all that you can do. Now all you need to do is sit back and let what will be, okay? I do, again, I'm seeing, you know, someone is not using their intuition. This is probably you. You're not listening to those nudges. You're not listening to your own inner guidance and your own consciousness, okay? Watch for the signs, listen for the signs, and trust your gut, all right? Now, towards the end of the month, we also have the Lovers reverse. Now, this could be a split up, a breakup, a separation of some sort. I do also see, you know, somebody's not waiting around anymore, okay? You're no longer waiting for, you know, somebody to do something or things to happen. Okay, you're done. You're done waiting. However, you know, the Five of Swords is right underneath here. Look at this, swords, swords, swords. But this is victory. You know, this is victory. This is, you know, after the battle has been won, you have gathered all the info, you have gathered all the swords, you have won. But, you know, really, when it comes to this, are there any real winners? Not really. Okay. Yeah, you definitely need to keep your defenses up, all right? Protect the work that you have done, or protect what's yours, all right? Stand your ground and protect your energy, and, you know, draw those boundaries. Sorry, guys, Duke is wanting to say hi. Hi, Duke. You know, stand firm in those boundaries, because people are going to try to cross them. You draw a line in the sand, they're definitely going to want to cross it. They're going to test your boundaries, test your resolve. All right? So stand strong. Okay. I also feel like, you know, you may be feeling attacked by others. You know, if this is a romantic situation or a family situation, this is like the others kind of ganging up against you. All right? Yeah, I do see that you're sending a clear message that what you will stand for and what you won't. All right, and that's very important. You may be actually sending out a text message, or, you know, a post on Facebook or something like that, but you are sending a very clear and concise message that you're not one to trifle with. Okay? I just heard you've got the right one. Okay. Any clarification for my Pisces for mid-March through mid-April? Yeah, okay. We've got the Four of Wands reversed. This is a broken home. Okay, foundations or structures being broken, cracked, right? Family unit being split. All right. Yeah, you know, somebody could have been juggling a situation. Some of you could be dealing with a Sagittarius, male or female. I do feel for a lot of you, you are dealing with a fire sign. Okay, male or female, this would be a Leo, Sag, or an Aries. Okay, and, you know, having you being a water sign and them being a fire sign, fire and water don't usually mix. Okay, kind of cancels each other out. So it's quite a delicate balancing act there. All right, but I do see that somebody may have overindulged in life's luxuries, whatever that means for you. Again, you need to do your homework on some matter. Do your research. All right, look into something a little bit closer. Dot your I's and cross your T's. You know, make sure that all the bookwork pans out, or all the facts check out. All right, check the facts is what I just heard. All right, yeah. Also, keep your cards close to your chest. Don't reveal what you know. All right. If this were a hand of poker, no one to hold them, no one to fold them. Right. Okay. Anything else for my Pisces? Oh. Okay. Again, y'all may be dealing with the fire sign female for some of you. Okay. For some of you, you may be dealing with a group of females. Okay? Or, yeah. I feel like these are like the clubbers, you know, the young and party animals, right? All right. They like to go to the bar. They like to dance. They like to have fun. All right? They may not even be young. They may just be barflies, right? Okay. Again, you need to use your intuition. Follow that gut instinct. Oh, yeah. Okay. Broken home again. Broken home. Yeah. All right. This is a meeting, or a meeting of minds, or coming to Jesus, if you will. A mano y mano. You know, usually this is the connection card. All right. But this is, you know, seeing eye to eye with somebody. All right. To me, this is a very aggressive type of energy. You know, so giving the rest of the reading, this is like, you know, going face to face with someone, okay? Yeah. All right, let's go on with, get your oracle, and we will move on, all right? Let's see, let's go with the Sacred Rebels deck, okay? I'm going to use the Sacred Rebels oracle. What is the message for my Pisces? Mid-March to mid-April. Okay, that didn't take long. Collaborative dreaming. Okay. Number 28 for those of you who care. I'm not going to read the whole thing because these are very lengthy, so I'm just going to kind of skim over it, all right? All right. Your heart is big enough to dream not only for yourself, but for a new humanity. Imagine a world that is healed with respect, understanding that with community that fosters life, even your dreams that relate to you alone will contribute positively to the greater good, because that is the nature of your heart. Your heart naturally and intellectually cooperates in the grand scheme of loving creatively, working to heal the hearts of the world. The heart creates win-win situations that benefit the individual and the collective. You are being asked to honor your growing desire to co-create with conscious, like-minded people. Your collaborative dreaming is a heart-inspired win-win, bringing mutual enhancement to yourself and others. The heart wants to love and be loved. Working with others creatively is a way to allow the heart to grow. It is a chance for you to learn how to honor yourself and others, and to find ways to live and let live, simply by growing and strengthening your active trust in your heart's guidance. You are asked to bear the rough patches that can happen when you work creatively with others. Ideas might clash, and there can be friction, particularly if you have different ways of working. Sometimes big dreams need more fire to ignite them into reality. More fire might require more friction along the creative path. It is not meant to be a permanent condition, just an aspect of the creative process from which you can learn something useful, if you wish. Your guidance is to embrace any experience of friction or tension within yourself or as you work with another, with compassion, detachment, and tolerance. Creative endeavors, particularly involving groups, can bring up unresolved issues about being valued, heard, and capable. They can also trigger disputes about taking responsibility, or inflame insecurities about being cast into unfamiliar roles of leadership or having to follow. This might happen for you, for others, or for all involved. The stronger the creative energy that flows, the more likely that triggering will take place. It is the nature of the creative energy to move in all directions. It doesn't just want to grow one project. Everything that comes into contact with it will grow. That means that the art and the artist are in the process of creation. This can be smooth, but is more likely to be rough sailing, at least at times. This is not a sign that something isn't working. Far from it. It's more usually a sign that growth is happening and you are feeling the growing pains. This oracle is guiding you to stay in your integrity, honor what you feel, and remember why you chose to open up to group endeavors in the first place, especially if the group involvement becomes complex or challenging. Call on unconditional love each day and evening. It only takes a moment to do so. Say, I call on the unconditional love. Please help and guide me in this project. All right, you're going to go through this experience, or will be in the near future, because you are part of the new creative learning program for humanity. This learning program is taking place at a spiritual level, and it requires highly individualistic and creative people to learn to work with each other without compromising who they are in order to reach a common creative goal. It is wonderful. Whew, yeah, I'm not reading this whole thing. Okay. Important and challenging creative and spiritual work. You need a strong sense of self to be able to engage in the process and not lose your voice during the journey. You need a strong enough sense of self to be flexible and know when to bend rather than break. You have to intuit what is going to be a good-hearted, inspired sacrifice for the greater good, and when you will need to stay true to your own voice for the greater good. Only the heart can guide you on these matters, and others may not always agree with your instincts, and vice versa. That is part of the challenge of staying present so that the friction created can be channeled into creative energy rather than lost in emotional turmoil. Okay. I'm just going to kind of skip ahead here, and it says, this oracle brings a message to those of you who are involved in a group and are struggling over whether to continue or to let it go and move on. You are asked to trust your heart and not to allow any group to become more powerful than the wisdom of your heart. Always allow the sacred rebel within you to question authority. Is it loving and wise authority, or is it coming from a place of fear-based control? Look at your heart's wisdom to discern whether your involvement in a group is healthy or not. Sometimes a group can only receive so much of our energy before it's time to move on. Sometimes a group is not receiving us at all, but we feel that we are meant to be a guiding hand in it for a period of time. Before our heart urges us to let go, ask for guidance. Do the healing process and trust in your feelings that become clear to you over time. You will know what to do, and you must always trust your own voice above any other. Whew. All right, Pisces, I do hope that helped. I do hope that gave you some insight and some clarity. I will see you very soon, and I wish you much luck and many blessings. Bye.